I've done it so much since it's such a major part.
What about today?
Lady, shut up, man.
Tear it up then, ass. Get your ass out.
You pull a gun out, bro?
Get your ass out.
Bro, we go way back. You gonna pull a
Whole
gun?
ass out of here, nigga, before I kill your motherfucking ass, nigga.
I got a real bone to pick with you, bro.
Oh, what's up?
You didn't put my hospital address on the internet.
Damn, that is
I already
up,
got
right?
shot 9 times.
I know.
You want the nigga to come back to the hospital?
Why you looking at a principal?
Why you don't want to let him talk? You mad. Where'd you start? Current affair, right?
About your body language, you're very loose. Like your mouth, like you just keep your mouth open. Like
Keep my mouth open, that's kind of gay.
I just feel like you're gonna catch a fly at some point.
No, catch a fly, my boy. I think you're gonna catch a fly. I'm done with this interview, dog.
No. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
No, because it ain't gonna matter. Because I'm gonna take the same kind of money that you would get and get it to the homies. And go shoot the shit, yeah?
From the moment Nelly nearly snapped on Charlamagne the God to when Cameron flipped the script and clowned an interviewer live on air, there's a long history of rappers putting disrespectful hosts in their place. And to kick things off, let's start with the Compton legend himself, Kendrick Lamar. Back in his early come-up days, Kendrick linked up with DJ Vic 1 for what was supposed to be a chill interview. But instead of genuine fan questions, Vic decided to get sneaky, pulling questions straight off Twitter, all from haters hiding behind troll accounts.
Questions from not the Kendrick Lamar fan. Are you going to slow your raps down anytime soon? It's a real question, bro.
As soon as I slow his mom's down, anytime sooner than that.
Next question comes from We Hate Kendrick. If you don't blow up, can Vic One take this video offline? Would you get mad?
I'll be pissed off because you be rocking me right now.
Right. So I'm like, you're faking it.
Yeah, right. You ain't really the homie.
At first, Kendrick played it cool, smiling through the slick comments and goofy usernames, but after a few minutes, you could see it in his face. He realized the setup wasn't about music at all, it was about trying to get a reaction. So Kendrick stopped the jokes right there.
Ask a question for Kendrick right here, at Kendrick Sucks.
These motherfuckers some real haters, man. Why you picking these people?
Yeah, they just hit me up, bro. It's the only ones.
Getting me hot.
Okay, this is the last question, bro. Do you feel like you're overrated, bro?
No.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. What's
it's right here, bro. At Kendrick Sucks.
See, I shouldn't even be answering these questions because I feel like these motherfuckers are just trying to sabotage my character and not be aware of what I'm doing.
Thank you for all the Twitter questions for making this extra fucked up. The whole Top Dog's in the building.
Yeah, we go fuck you up now because you picked them people.
Yeah, for sure.
He looked Vic dead in the eye and told him to quit cherry-picking questions from people who only want to see him fail. The energy in the room shifted instantly. Kendrick didn't raise his voice, but his tone said it all. He wasn't there to play games or be disrespected by some dude fishing for viral moments. But while Kendrick kept it lyrical and calm, the next rapper on our list let his frustration out for real. We're talking about the time Charlamagne the God almost caught the fade from none other than Nelly. It all went down during Nelly's 2012 Breakfast Club interview, a moment that fans still talk about over a decade later. From the jump, Charlamagne came at Nelly sideways, saying his career had fallen off and his music wasn't popping like it used to.
Nelly, at one point you were like the biggest rapper in the world.
Yeah.
Those things have changed.
Okay.
You know, musically you kind of cold out here.
Well, you think so?
I mean, come on. Yeah.
That's wild disrespect, especially to a man with diamond plaques. Nelly checked him immediately, reminding everyone that he only had one album without a #1 hit. But Charlamagne didn't stop. He circled back minutes later, doubling down on the shade like he wanted smoke.
When you were younger, everybody always said that you were kind of hot-tempered. You said you got kicked out of a bunch of different schools and everything.
I mean, we've learned to pull it back to a certain point, you know what I mean? I mean, you know, retainers are retainers, so we make sure we keep them.
Oh, I'm suing. Please don't hit me. You own part of the Bobcats. You got bread. Don't think just because Nelly's cold out here musically, he don't got no money. He got bread.
Why are you calling him cold musically so much?
I mean,
now see, this is why I don't like. No, Nelly, let me tell you something. Angela and we have this conversation all the time. They say Nelly's not out here musically. Now that he's here, y'all gonna act like that?
I definitely didn't say that because we had a conversation. I said
we talked about
I said the songs that I like. I said I like the song that he did.
I'll let y'all moonwalk. You know y'all like to
You're
dance.
the one that said that.
That's the problem. Just tell the artist the truth.
You saying cold as in not
just music. That's all.
As in right now?
Right now, yeah.
Okay, as in today?
As in today, yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's when Nelly leaned in and made it crystal clear that he's not the one to play with. He told Charlamagne he still keeps people around on retainer for situations exactly like that. The whole studio went silent. You could practically feel Charlamagne's heartbeat through the mic. Later, Charlamagne admitted on multiple podcasts that it was the scariest moment of his entire Breakfast Club career.
Ain't never had no problem with Herb, man. You know what I'm saying? We always say what's up and keep it moving.
Never no pound and then whisper in the ear, you got a good girl. Take care of her.
Nah, I don't think he said that, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know, champ. You know, if it's something you trying to get to, just get to it. You know, it's like I said, we retainers, bro. Just say what you mean what you say.
No, I don't want to. I don't want no. I was just on World Star last week.
I got you.
Yeah, I don't want no problem.
I know.
Now, apple bottom jeans. You own apple bottom jeans.
He legit thought Nelly was about to jump across the table and handle business right there on air. And honestly, it might have gone that way if the cameras weren't rolling. But that wasn't the only time a rapper had to remind an interviewer that there's a line you don't cross, because this next story, it could have ended way worse. LA rapper Slim 400 had every reason to go off after what Adam 22 did. Back in 2019, Slim was shot 9 times. Yeah, 9. And while he was fighting for his life in the hospital, Adam 22 went online and posted the hospital's address. Like, who even does that? Slim could have been targeted again because of that. Thankfully, he made it through and healed up. But when he finally sat across from Adam on No Jumper, he didn't let it slide.
A real bone to pick with you, bro.
Oh, what's up?
You didn't put my hospital address on the internet.
I know. I screenshotted the conversation with Bud.
And posted it.
Damn, that is
I already got shot 9 times.
I know.
You want them to come back to the hospital?
That didn't happen, did it?
No, it didn't.
No.
Thank God. But like, bro, you did that.
That's
Who
fucked
do
up.
that?
I know, that is fucked up. I'm sorry.
That's out, Adam.
That's really bad.
You could have had me killed.
Oh, I know.
You see this, bro? Like,
oh my
this
God.
This shit ain't no joke, bro. So when you put my motherfucking address
Right. I was putting you at risk of more of those.
on social media,
Jesus.
This shit is extra, bro.
He confronted Adam straight up about dropping that address, looking him dead in the eye while the cameras rolled. You could tell Slim wasn't just mad. He was hurt and disappointed that someone he'd supported would endanger his life like that. And that's the thing about these moments. They remind you that rappers aren't just entertainers. They're real people, and disrespect has limits. When an interviewer crosses that line, some rappers talk it out, some walk out. And others, they make sure you never try that again. Man, this whole thing was wild. Some folks said Adam 22 probably didn't mean harm by posting Slim 400's hospital info. But come on, how do you accidentally drop a man's location when he's fighting for his life? Even if it was a mistake, the real issue was how Adam handled it afterward. No real apology, no accountability, just silence. That cold response is exactly why so many people in the rap scene don't mess with him to this day. But Slim 400, he handled it like a boss, face to face, not hiding behind a keyboard. And that's what separates him from a lot of artists. Because while Slim checked his problem directly, this next duo decided to handle disrespect a whole different way by turning it into live TV gold. Let's talk about one of the most legendary clapbacks in television history, Cam'ron and Damon Dash versus Bill O'Reilly. Back in 2013, Cam and Dame pulled up to the O'Reilly Factor to discuss how rap music supposedly corrupted the youth. From the very start, you could feel the tension brewing.
Decided to get Grammy nominee Cam'ron, who raps about pimping and bitches and among other things, and rap producer Damon Dash, a co-founder of Rockefeller Records, together with Mr. Thomas L., who joins us now from Philly.
Pimping and bitches.
Yeah, you know.
Pimping and bitches.
You got it in your record Purple Haze right here.
O'Reilly's introduction alone made it clear he wasn't there to have a fair discussion, he was there to lecture. So when O'Reilly started pressing Cam'ron about how his lyrics influence kids to make bad choices, Dame Dash jumped in, trying to explain the reality of hip-hop culture, but O'Reilly wasn't trying to hear it.
He uses 4-letter words, and he develops a lifestyle based upon the street. He gets tattooed. He gets all this.
Okay,
Yeah, well, let me just say, and then you can jump in. Do you feel badly about that?
No, I don't. Can I maybe interject? If a 11-year-old were to imitate Cam'ron, what they would be doing is becoming the CEO of their own company, controlling their own destiny, taking a bad situation and making it good.
He kept cutting Dame off mid-sentence, talking over him like his opinion didn't matter. And that's when the tables turned. Cam and Dame started clowning him right there on air.
Another level When Arnold Schwarzenegger was the Terminator, he was shooting up half of everyone in sight.
It's a cartoon, though.
This
is more real.
The Terminator is not a cartoon.
This is real, though, isn't it?
Well, no.
In my life, everybody's rap is
This is real. It's not a Terminator cartoon. All right, Mr. Thomas L., what else do you want to ask these guys?
You didn't let me finish. That wasn't very fair.
All right, go ahead.
If there's an unsupervised child, how is he to know whether it's real or not? How is he to determine what's real and what's not real? Who's to supervise him?
All right, so you think that the Terminator movies are just as damaging or more so than gangster
I would have to say being that there's a visual and being there's no explanation to him and being that
visuals on these rap videos too, though.
But what I'm saying is it's glorified. There's no justification for all the shooting that goes on.
Every time O'Reilly got flustered, they hit him with sarcasm, jokes, and that iconic "you mad" moment that fans still quote to this day. It was chaos, but controlled chaos. You could see O'Reilly losing his cool while Cameron just smirked, making it even funnier.
I'm making it cool to be smart.
All right.
I'm making it cool. Wait, let me. I'm making it cool to be a businessman.
It's not about business.
It's about business for you because you feel like it might give you better ratings to portray something negative within the image of hip hop.
Negative. It's negative to make money, Mr. Dash, if you hurt children.
How do you hurt children by promoting to be an entrepreneur and a CEO and to do right by?
Looking at a principle.
For example.
Hold it. You're looking at a principle.
Why you don't want to let him talk? You mad? Where'd you start? Current affair, right?
No, wrong.
Well, you're looking I got dirt on you, doggy.
Cameron,
I'm going to get at you in a minute.
You go ahead. You get at
I'm going to get at you in a minute.
O'Reilly tried to act like the moral authority, saying he was making it cool to be smart. But the way he stumbled over his own words, Cam wasn't letting that slide. Years later, when O'Reilly's own scandals hit the news, sexual harassment cases, lawsuits, all of it, Cameron reminded everyone that he'd already called him out back then. That dirt he mentioned during the interview, yeah, that aged like prophecy. But that was TV chaos, funny, messy, and viral. The next story, though, it nearly exploded into a full-on fight. Birmingham rapper Petey Weestro learned the hard way that not every interviewer knows how to act professional. During a 2017 sit-down, things went left from the first few minutes. The host kept poking at Petey, asking dumb questions and trying to clown him for not remembering the exact age he moved to Alabama. Like, really?
Birmingham local artist Petey Weestro. What's good, Straw? Hey, it's good to have you here at Birmingham Unsigned but Major Bio Interviews. And I just want to ask you a few questions so the fans can get to know you a little better as an artist. That's cool with you?
That's cool with me, bro.
I bet. So first off, we start off by asking you, where you from, man? Tell everybody where you from.
I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, the 504, you know what I'm saying? Moved up here to the 205 Birmingham, Alabama when I was about, 3, 6, 9 years old.
When you was about 3, 6, 9 years old. Huh?
Yeah, about
3, 6, 9, like.
Yeah, man, yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
That's what we're doing? You could already tell Petey was getting irritated, but it got worse when, mid-interview, the interviewer's phone started ringing, right in the middle of Petey talking. No my bad, no pause, just disrespect.
Hey, that's phone ringing and shit?
Hey, that can be edited out, man. Calm down. But,
for my interview.
Like I said, it can be edited out, man. Calm down. Hello?
What the phone, man? My interview.
Petey's face said it all. That calm composure faded quick, and you could feel the tension in the air spike instantly. From that point on, it wasn't about questions anymore. It was about respect, and Petey wasn't about to let anyone play him on camera. The disrespect just kept piling on. The interviewer told Petey not to worry, that he'd edit it out later, but the problem was he didn't. Instead, the dude answered a phone call mid-interview, laughing and chatting while Petey just sat there waiting. You could practically see the patience leaving Petey's body second by second.
Straw? That was an emergency, man. That was my wife. She had called me on some emergency. But, you know, say what?
I said that was disrespectful. I don't get no fuck.
What I'm saying is, back to the interview, man. Back to the interview. I apologize, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of unprofessional, but at the end of the day, you know, we all have, you know, let it slide. Let everybody know, you know, what started you with this music shit.
Man, I'm trying to reach the top. Fuck with all these niggas in Birmingham and shit, man. You know about my Birmingham top 10 countdown, right? That shit gonna be a chunk.
Right.
Yeah, man, but goddamn.
But I asked, the question was, let everybody know how you got started. Like, what got you started.
You got me started.
For a good chunk of the interview, the host stayed on his phone like he forgot who the guest even was. He eventually tossed out a lazy apology, and Petey, being the bigger man, decided to brush it off. But when the questions started up again, the host had the nerve to tell Petey that his answer didn't make sense. That's when everything flipped. Petey wasn't about to let anyone try to make him look dumb on camera. He called the host out immediately, telling him to stop with the slick disrespect, but things escalated fast. Petey got heated, started yelling, and threatened to wreck the whole setup if the clowning didn't stop right there. And get this, the host wasn't backing down either. Out of nowhere, he pulled a strap on Petey and told him to get out of his house.
You can piss me off with the goddamn phone conversation, bro. You ain't do that shit with nobody else. I seen the other nigga that you did, bro. You ain't do that shit with them.
First off, we edit videos, my nigga. So like, shit like that happen. You know what I'm saying? And the shit get edited, my nigga. So you don't know what I did with the other people. Calm your ass down, my nigga. And you're gonna either do your interview or you're gonna get the fuck on. It's whichever one you wanna do, man.
I'm doing you a favor.
It's whichever one you wanna do.
I'm doing you a favor.
I'm doing you a favor, nigga.
Bro, how the fuck you doing me a motherfucking favor?
Okay then.
Don't nobody do no motherfucking favors for me. Let's get that shit right, bro.
Okay then.
On everything, bro. Don't even come at me like that. For real. You gonna make me better.
So I'm gonna do you a favor until you get the fuck out of my house.
What you mean get the fuck out your house, bro? What the fuck?
Out of my house. How about that?
Man, I tell you everything go business, bitch, bro.
The whole thing went from awkward to dangerous in seconds. Cameras rolling, tempers flaring. It was no longer an interview, it was a standoff. That's when Petey realized the conversation was done and stormed out before something worse happened. You'd think that kind of situation would scare most rappers straight, but not the next one. The following rapper didn't just trade words, he straight up threatened his host on camera. Let's talk about Lefty Gunplay, an LA rapper who doesn't hold back for anybody. He pulled up to a podcast hosted by Kono, expecting a regular conversation about his music. But instead, Kono decided to open the show by trolling Lefty about his track TV Off, the one featuring Kendrick Lamar.
Received the opportunity to feature on a song with Kendrick Lamar.
Sir.
And you say a total of 4 words.
Yes, sir.
And I've never seen an essay so short with words.
Artistic.
You're autistic?
Artistic.
Oh, okay. A lot of people were saying, Lefty didn't even rhyme. And I said, no, he did rhyme. He rhymed hilarious with hilarious, and then hilarious, and then hilarious again.
#1 song in the world. Beat Mariah Carey, Taylor Swift. Off the front words, so whatever we did, it worked.
Mocking it because Lefty repeated one line multiple times. Kono kept poking fun, turning the vibe from interview to roast session. At first, Lefty tried to laugh it off, pretending it didn't bother him. But it was clear the energy was shifting, the jokes kept coming, and then came the one that crossed the line completely.
Want to be like a good example for your kids?
Yeah, I got 2 kids.
Oh, you got 2?
Lonnie and Frankie up.
Oh, I didn't know you had a son. How old's your son?
12.
12? Damn. Was he a mistake or an accident?
He get money. He gets money. He's with his mom. He's 13. 14. He's 9.
Oh, he's 9?
He's 9, yeah. I thought he was 12.
When Kono asked Lefty about his kids, Lefty stumbled for a second, unsure how old his child actually was, and instead of moving on respectfully, Kono cracked a nasty joke saying Lefty's kid probably looks like a criminal just like his dad. That's when everything stopped cold. The smile left Lefty's face instantly. You could see his blood boiling as he leaned in, telling Kono to chill with the disrespect before things got ugly.
He looks just like me.
He looks just like you?
Yeah.
He looks like a criminal?
No, he don't look like a criminal. That's disrespectful, man. He look like a good kid, man.
Okay, that's good.
Good kid. Do I look like a criminal?
Yeah.
But I got a Grammy.
Yeah.
I'm getting a Grammy. I'm on Power 106. Are you on Power 106?
No.
I'm on Power 106. I'm the main head of OTR Records. What else have I done?
He even warned him, saying he'd walk out if the trolling continued, but Kono didn't take the warning seriously. He doubled down, tossing out more slick comments, some borderline zesty, like he wanted a reaction, and he got one.
Disrespected, you call me a criminal, because I'm not a criminal, dog.
I didn't think you would be
I'm a
upset.
superstar now. I'm on another level. I'm a superstar now, big dog.
My bad, criminal.
You know what I'm saying?
I was just trying to,
I got more money than you, and I'm giving back to my community.
Yeah.
I'm doing more than what I am for my community, and I bet you are. Don't call me a criminal. I walk off from this shit. I don't gotta do this shit. This shit ain't doing nothing for me.
I'm already fucking a superstar.
I'm sorry.
Big dog. Thank you. I apologize. I appreciate your apology.
Of course.
Lefty snapped, he slammed his mic, stood up, and started throwing threats right in Kono's face. The calm, collected artist was gone, replaced by pure fury. You could hear producers in the background trying to diffuse the situation, but Lefty wasn't hearing it.
About your body language, you're very loose, like your mouth, like you just keep your mouth open. Like
Keep my mouth open, that's kind of gay.
I just feel like you're gonna catch a fly at some point.
No, catch a fly, my boy. I think you're gonna catch a fly. I'm done with this interview, dog.
No. 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes.
No, man.
I had so much more to say.
You're not gonna do me like this. Catch a fucking fly. Dog.
My bad, bro. I didn't mean to offend you.
Grab me, dog. Get at me right, motherfucker. Yes, fuck. Big chat.
The whole studio felt like it was about to explode. Moments like this show how fast things can turn when respect leaves the room. One bad joke, one crossed line, and suddenly it's not an interview anymore. It's a war zone. But Lefty wasn't the only rapper who refused to let a slick-talking host get away with disrespect. The next one turned the tension all the way up. Baby Low wasn't playing with nobody. Now, for those who don't know, Baby Low's a Mississippi rapper who used to roll tight with the Island Boys. They were cool. Until that viral clip dropped, the one where the twins were seen making out on camera. Yeah, that moment broke the internet, and Baby Low instantly distanced himself from them. He made it clear he's not cool with them, not friends with them, and definitely doesn't want that topic brought up in any interview. So when YouTuber Hudrich Kev invited him for a sit-down, everything was chill, at first. But you could tell Hudrich couldn't resist pushing buttons mid-interview. He brings up the Island Boys scandal, smirking like it's just harmless gossip. You could see Baby Low's expression change instantly. The air got thick. He leaned forward, stared Hudrich down, and told him to drop the subject. But instead of backing off, Hudrich laughed it off. Bad move. Next thing you know, Baby Low's tone shifted. Cold, serious, and ready for whatever. He told Hudrich straight up, "Don't play with me about that." The vibe flipped from interview to confrontation in seconds.
I gotta ask you, bro, like this is, everybody wants to know, did you see the Island Boys kiss?
Bruh, stop mentioning them dudes for real, bruh. Fam, they weren't gay when I was around, fam. Like, bruh, stop doing that, bruh. Like, this interview ain't about that. Like, it could go down in this interview, bruh. Like, do you want it to go down in this interview? Do you want it to go down, yes or no?
Nah, I feel you, bro. It's good, bro. It's good, bro. You feel me?
Everyone in the room froze. It wasn't a bit anymore. Baby Low had made it clear that some topics can cost you more than views. But if you think that was tense, wait till you hear about the rap icon who turned one little joke into a genuine threat. Because when 50 Cent feels disrespected, even a microphone can't save you. Back in 2014, during a Power 99 interview, 50 was promoting his new album, just vibing and talking business. But of course, the topic of beef came up. It always does with him. He started explaining how, with his success and connections, he had the means to handle any problem that came his way.
I didn't find nothing that will make me afraid of the situation now because I have the resources. Where I'm at, the price of life, where I grew up at, the price of life is cheap. So if you got the money, if you got the bag, it's going to happen. When you drop it, it's a go. So tell me who is done, or you think I won't drop the bag? That's what you think?
Nah, look, hey.
You got to be kidding me. Like,
I'm
that's
just,
the easiest
I'm
thing
just
in the world.
asking.
And then you say, and you got to get, and I got the team. I got to come, I got to get stronger than linebackers. My lawyers done. Got a crew.
You could tell he meant it too, but the host didn't take the hint. Trying to be funny, the interviewer joked that if 50 ever swung on him, he'd just take his money in court. Wrong move, bro, because 50 leaned back, cracked that trademark smirk, and told him, calm as ever, that he wouldn't have to do a thing, his people would handle it. That line froze the whole studio.
No, if you punch somebody in the mouth, they like, yo, I'm up. Like if you punch me in my mouth, I'm up. I'm up. And guess what's gonna happen? Once you punch me in my mouth, I'm gonna get my man, Terrence, K.O. Lewis, I'm gonna get him to punch me in my mouth. Because then I wanna get double the money, but I'm gonna say you did all of it.
No, because it ain't gonna matter. Because I'm gonna take the same kind of money that you would get and get it to the homies. And go shoot you, Kev. Couple times, man. Because they finally get a chance to run. Then it start feeling fun. All of a sudden, everybody don't remember nothing. No, that lawsuit. No, I don't want to do that.
You could see the color drain from the interviewer's face. It wasn't a punchline. It was a warning. That's 50 Cent in a nutshell. Part businessman, part menace. Even years after his peak, he still carries that energy that makes people think twice before testing him. He built his brand off power, and moments like that prove he's still not the one to play with. But here's the thing, not every rapper chooses the threat route. Some just know when to walk away before it turns into something uglier. And nobody showed that better than Kodak Black, who proved that silence can sometimes hit harder than words. Because this next situation, the interviewer didn't just cross the line, he dragged it. It all went down in 2018 on Ebro in the Morning. Kodak pulled up to Hot 97 expecting a regular promo run, but Ebro started the interview off sideways. Instead of showing respect, he basically told Kodak straight up, "I wasn't even sure I wanted to interview you."
Man, first of all, I gotta be honest, I was skeptical on doing this interview. I saw your other interviews where you was wearing like a ski mask and all that, and I was like, I'm not really interested in talking to this, but...
That's a wild way to start a conversation. Kodak didn't say much. He just sat there, quiet, maybe thinking it'd get better once the actual questions started. Spoiler alert, it didn't. For the first 10, maybe 15 minutes, everything was chill enough. They talked about music, projects, and the usual stuff. But then, out of nowhere, Ebro brought up Kodak's open sexual assault case.
And at this point, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. You know, looking at all your cases and everything you've been through, and I know the recent one right now is very sensitive. And with respect to, you know, everybody involved in that case, you know, we can't get into details today. But, you know, we take sexual assault here serious. And we can't, you know, get into details, but we hope, you know, to have you back so we can have a deeper conversation about that because, you know, this is a serious topic and we're hearing these stories a lot.
Something Kodak had already made clear he wouldn't discuss publicly. The second Ebro mentioned it, you could see Kodak's whole demeanor change. His eyes dropped, his shoulders stiffened, and the energy in the room shifted. One of the co-hosts tried to save the moment, changing the subject to something lighter, but Ebro wasn't done. He circled right back to the same topic, almost like he wanted a reaction. That's when Kodak finally spoke up. Calm but serious, he told them straight up that if they didn't change the subject, he was out. You could hear the warning in his voice, but instead of taking the hint, Ebro smirked and said he didn't like Kodak's attitude. And that was it. Kodak took off his headphones, stood up, and walked out mid-interview. No yelling, no argument, just pure silence and disappointment.
You believe that our moon landing in 1969 actually took place?
What the f*** y'all talking
about? You seem upset that I brought it up.
I feel like sometimes when like we going through shit, like y'all be entertained by bullshit. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, change the subject or I'm finna walk out.
We'll change which subject?
Just whatever. Like,
well, no, they tried to change the subject. They was talking about the moon landing.
That's bullshit too. So talk about something else.
Well, I was saying, I think...
We don't have to talk about nothing else. We could be done right here.
All right, I'm going. Say less.
That's a bummer.
The room went dead quiet. Ebro tried to play it off, but it was obvious he'd lost control of his own show. That clip went viral instantly. Millions of views, endless debates, and fans all over calling Ebro out for being messy and disrespectful. Moments like that remind everyone sometimes rappers don't need to throw hands or raise their voice to destroy a disrespectful interviewer. All it takes is walking away and letting the whole world see who crossed the line first. And that's it for today's breakdown of rappers putting rude interviewers in their place. Which one shocked you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into wild celebrity drama. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Click on the next video showing on your screen and keep the tea flowing. See you in the next one.